Hey, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing, Stock Shop? This your boy Rod Thomas Jr. and this is the real news behind the news. Yeah, stop, girl. Today is Saturday, October 26th. Come on, sit down. 2019. And as y'all can see, I can't do this video because her little big head won't let me. But I got a serious question I want to ask the citizens of America, and in particular citizens Freeport, Bossier, but just all the citizens, period. Why is it that the police are trained to shoot people center mass or in their head? According to the law, I could be wrong, but if I don't think I am. According to the law, if we as civilians get into a confrontation and we shoot somebody below the waist, that is considered, in a sense, a reasonable argument for self-defense. But if you shoot anybody above the waist in the torso area, you're automatically looking at attempted murder charges. So it leads me to ask the question, because, I don't know what color this lady was, because yesterday over in Bossier, a lady got shot by the Bossier City Police Department. They shot her in the chest. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much every person. Did y'all see that video? What the little boy was, the 16-year-old, I think it was just real recent. Well, it wasn't recent, but they released a video where this little boy was running. He jumped over the fence. It was in California. I thought it was in Florida. He jumped over the fence and the police shot him in the back of the head. Anthony Childs got shot, 4 times here in Freeport in the back. Why is it that the police are trained to shoot center mass or in the head? Now, if this lady had scissors, why couldn't that officer simply shot her in both kneecaps? Put the scissors down and shot her in both kneecaps, but they are trained to shoot you center mass, anywhere above your waist. That's attempted murder if you and I do that, man. That's attempted murder. I mean, it's like, at what point do the police officers shoot to incapacitate a person so that they can go stand, quote unquote, before a court, a jury of their peers, to be actually lawfully convicted of a crime? No, they're executing people, man. Right here, think about it. This woman had a pair of scissors. For what the story is saying, she approached the officer. He made verbal command. Well, hey, how many times do we hear that fucking story? That story is synonymous, because believe it or not, they got a little training manual. And Pastor Linus Mays talk about this all the time, but I'm going to give y'all some game. You ever notice, if you see these videos, first thing you're going to see is when they have that victim on the ground, they're about 5 or 6 of them. The main thing you're going to hear them say is stop resisting. Stop resisting. 9 times out of 10, you're in a situation where they might be fucking choking you to death. They're literally choking you. How can you not resist? Because you done went above trying to put my hands behind my back now. You're choking me while you're telling me to stop resisting so you can't put my hands behind my back. These are games that these police play. But we as citizens gotta ask, hold on, let me get this dog, she tangled. We gotta start asking questions and start not only asking questions, demanding solutions. Shouldn't there be laws put forward before the police department around America saying if you shoot somebody center mass or in the chest, you automatically gonna be, if nothing else, placed on leave without pay? Fuck giving them pay while they're sitting on leave because they done shot and killed somebody. Center mass, man. I've been told by the police, if you shoot to kill, they can't sue, and it's your word against who. But the whole thing is, good point, Wade. The whole thing is, though, they're being trained to do this. They're not being trained to incapacitate a suspect. They're being trained to shoot and kill this suspect. Even if they're in the wrong, because we know they're going to kill these people, and most likely they're not going to face any kind of real penalties. So shouldn't it be laws passed saying that if a police officer first response is to shoot a civilian, no matter what, unless that civilian shot at him first and it's proven that he shot at him first, that police officer should be suspended, placed on leave without pay, and investigated. Because at what point do you shoot to incapacitate a suspect as opposed to kill them? For real, that's the question we gotta ask. what point do you stop shooting motherfuckers in the chest and in the head? And shoot them in the leg. If she had a pair of scissors, man, I understand that is a threat to the officer. But you and I be facing a second degree murder charge. You know, could be. This man gonna walk and killed this woman when he could have easily shot that woman in both of her kneecaps. Put her on the ground and then put her hand behind her back, take the scissors from her. But she's dead now because he shot straight for the chest. Like when they killed Anthony Childs over there, they shot straight for the fucking chest. Every person that you see in America that's getting killed by the police, you don't hear that they died because they got shot in the thigh and the bullet hit their femoral artery. Now you hearing motherfuckers getting shot in the back of the head. People getting shot in the chest. So at what point do we as citizens start coming together demanding legislation that if a police officer, they need to go back training. One more question we got to ask as black people. Why is it that we the only people in America that they got to have specialized training to learn how to deal with? You know why? It's because they used to fucking killing us. That's what they used to. Killing us without having any consequences. So now when a black person get killed, we think the officer needs more sensitivity training. No, that officer needs to be made a fucking example of. And we only gonna do that by passing legislation. Ain't no marching gonna do it. Ain't no motherfucking protesting gonna do it. It's only gonna be through boycotts and legislations that we gonna get changes made. Because it's crazy, man, that this woman had a pair of scissors, dog, and she winds up dead being shot in the fucking chest. For real, that's crazy, man. Why not shoot that lady in her thigh or in her hip? Which, again, in the civilian world, if you shoot below the waist, you can get off with with self-defense. Because it's not intended, you're not intending to kill that person. But anytime as a civilian you shoot somebody above the waist and above, that is an attempted murder charge, man. Because you're shooting for vital organs now. Straight up, dog. Hey, man, we need to get legislation passed here in Shreveport and Bossier now. See, because Bossier police done seen where they can go around now shooting people in the motherfucking chest. You know what I'm saying? When that motherfucking lady didn't have nothing but a pair of scissors, dog, they shot this woman in the chest, man, when they could have easily incapacitated her, shooting her in the leg. So that means their training is fucked up. They're trained to kill you because a lot of them can't deal with high-pressure situations because half the motherfuckers on steroids and drugs. We just seen that here in Shreveport. You got 3 of them that just got fired for or investigated for buying and selling steroids from Bossier City. And then you got one that got, he quit because they caught him with weed and a gun. So half your police out here fucking high. They hired in the individual that they done shot. But the first thing they gonna do is say, well, what did he have? What did she have in her system? Who gives a fuck? What did that officer have in his system? They don't never tell you that. What did he have in his system when he shot that lady? I bet you 9 times out of 10 he was on some steroids or some fucking antidepressant. Straight up. Y'all be blessed, man.